Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is A Square Maths Made Easy Academy. In my today's video, I'm going to take you on part 3 on first 20 questions that has to do with set, indices, and logarithm. Now, the first one we solved was first 10 questions, which is the part 1. Now, the part 2 of it is 11 and 12 questions. But from today, we are going to continue with 13 questions. From question number 13 until we get to number 20. Now, I want you to pay attention and watch. Now, question number 13 says this. That if, number 13, if x is a factor of 18, and y is a prime numbers between 2 and 18. Now the question says, what is x intersection y? Now let's take a look at the options. Option A says 2, 3, 6. Are you with me? Option B says 2, 3, 9. Option C says 2, 3, 18. Option D says 2, 3. Now look at this question, everyone. Now, the question says that x is a factor of what? 18. And y is a prime numbers between 2 and what? 18. Now, what is x intersection what? Y. Now, this n that is in between x and y is called intersection. It's called what? Intersection. First of all, we are going to consider those elements in x. In what? X. Those elements in what? X. And the x talks about a factor of what? 18. Now, what do you mean by factors of 18? Those numbers that can divide 18 without what? A remainder. 1 can divide. Are you with me? So let's go. So which means the members are 1 can divide, 2 can divide. Are you with me? 3 can also what? Divide. But 4 cannot what? Divide. 5 cannot what? Divide. 6 can what? Divide. 7 cannot divide. 8 cannot divide. But 9 can what? Divide. Are you with me now? So if 9 can divide, it means that 10 cannot divide, 11 cannot divide, 12 cannot divide, 13 cannot divide, 14 cannot divide, 15 cannot divide, 16 cannot divide, 17 cannot divide. So the only thing that can lastly that can divide is itself, which is what? 18. Now this is what we call factors of what? 18. They are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. Are you there now? Then we now move to y. And y talks about prime numbers. Prime numbers, watch, between 2 and what? 18. Oh my goodness. Now watch. The first thing you are going to recall is what exactly do you mean by a prime number? Now I want to say something. A prime number is a number. Are you there? Is a number that has 2 factors, comma, itself and what? 1. So any number that has 2 factors, itself and 1 is considered as what? A prime what? Number. Now what are the examples of a prime number? Remember the question says between 2 and what? 18. So let's get the members of set what? Y. Now let's start with 1. Is 1 a prime number? No. Do you know why? 1 has only just a factor, which means factor of 1 is still what? 1. Now let's move to 2. 2 is a factor. Are you with me now? 2 is a prime number between 2 and what? 18. So we start with 2. Why? The only number that can go by 2 is 1 and its what? Self. And that is why we say 2 is a prime what? Number. Then let's move to 3. 3 is also a prime number because it is only 1 and itself can divide. Are you with me now? Then 4 can never be. 5 is also a prime number because it is only 1 and itself that can go. Now 6 is not a prime number. Do you know why? 1 can divide, 2 can divide, 3 can divide, and itself. So it's more than 2 factors. So 6 can never be a prime number. Now let's move to 7. Oh yes, 7 is a prime number because it is 1 and itself. Are you there? 8 is not a prime number. 9 is not a prime number because it has more than 2 factors. 10 is not a prime number. 11 is a prime word number because 1 and itself. Are you with me now? Then 12 also is not a prime number. Then 13 is a prime number because it is only 1 and itself that can divide. Now 14, no. 15, no, because it has more than 2 factors. 16, no. 17, yes, is a prime number because it is only 1 and itself. Are you with me now? Remember they said between 2 and what? 18. So the last one is 18. Is 18 a prime number? No, because it has more than 2 word factors. Now this is where we stop. We stop at word 17. Now these are what we call the members of set words. Why? Now haven't defined it now. What is actually the question? That X intersection what? Y. And that is what they ask us to define. What is common between X and Y? I want you to watch. In X, the first element here is 1, right? Do you see 1 in Y? No. So it's not intersection. Do you see 2 is in X and 2 is also in Y? So you accept it is a member because we are looking for what is common between set X and what? Y. Come on, can we move? Here is 3, right? Do we have 3 here? Yes, it's also common. So which means 3 is common. Now the next one is 6, right? Do we have 6 here? No. The next one is what? 9. Do we have 9 here? No. The last number is what? 18. Do we have 18 here? No. So which means the only common element that exists between X and Y is 2 and 3. Now let's verify the option. Is 2 and 3 in the option? Yes. Which means the correct answer in the option is option what? D. Have I made myself clear? So this is option what? D. And that is all. Now let's quickly move to the next question, which is question number 14. Question number what? 14. Now watch this. The question says simplify. Wow, look at what they ask. Simplify cube roots of 64r to the power of minus 6 in brackets, followed by 1 over what? 2. Now option A says 2 over r. Option B says 3 over what? R. Now watch. Option C says 1 over r. Then option D says what? 0. Remember they said we should simplify. And the word simplify means breaking it into smaller what? Units. Now let us continue. Now can we look at the question number 14 very well? Now what do you observe there? The first thing I am seeing there is what we call cube root. What we call what? Cube root. I have told you time without number in my last videos on indices that anytime you see the word cube root, it means that the power is 1 over 3. Then if you see the word square root like this, the power is always 1 over 2. And again, if you see this, oh my goodness, it is called what? Fourth root. And fourth root simply means 1 over 4. This is exactly how we are going to discharge this question. Are you with me now? Oh yeah, watch. Now the first thing is solution. We are given cube roots of 64r raised to power minus 6 in bracket close raised to power 1 over 2. Now first of all is to take this thing out so that we will have 64 root to power minus 6. Are you there? Then all in bracket close 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 times what? 1 over 3. I told you that cube root means power 1 over 3. Then if we continue, we have 64 root to power minus 6. Are you there now? Now raised to power 1 times 1 will give you 1 over 2 times 3 will give you what? 6. What do we do actually? Watch everyone. We try to simplify 64. Do you know that 2 can go right to give us 36? Are you there? To give us 36. Now 2 can go again. I say 2 can go by this. 2 here is 3, right? Then 2 by this is 2. I mean to say to give us 32. Are you with me now? 2 can go into 64 to give us what? 32. Then 2 again can go to give us what? 16. 2 again can go to give us what? 8. Be careful. 2 again can go to give us what? 4. 2 again can go to give us what? 2. Then finally, 2 again will give us what? 1. So which means 64 is now, I'll bring one of the 2's here and count the remaining. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So which means it is 2 raised to the power of what? 6. Are you there now? All I need to do now is very simple. I want you to watch. Get rid of this now. It will give you 2 raised to power 6. And mind you that this 1 over 6 affects both the 64 and r. I will now multiply it by 1 over 6. That is for this one. Then I will now multiply. Move to what? R raised to power 6. Are you there? You still multiply it by 1 over what? 6. Now something is about to happen here. 6 down will cancel 6 up. Are you there? It will now remain 2 raised to power 1, which is what? 2 times. This is R, right? Now this gentleman will cancel this gentleman. It will remain minus 1. Obey the law of indices. Anytime you see a negative power, that negative stands as 1 over. Then the number that you're seeing, which is R raised to power what? 1. Then finally, 2 times 1 will give you what? 2 over R raised to power 1 is what? R. And that is the final answer. Do we have something like that that exists in the option? Yes. I believe the correct answer is option what? A. So this is option what? A. Are you with me now? Now, having satisfied question number 14, can we move ahead to question number what? 15. Hope you guys are following. Don't forget to click on the notification bell, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. Now, this is A Square Maths Made Easy Academy. Let us continue. I stopped at number 14, right? Now, let's move to question number 15. What did I say? Question number what? 15. Now, what is number 15 saying? Watch. Simplify. Oh my goodness. Look at this question. 3 brackets. 2 raised to power a plus 1. Close the bracket. Minus 4 brackets. 2 raised to power a minus 1. Close the word bracket. All over 2 raised to power a plus 1 minus 2 raised to the power of what? A. Option A is 1. Option B is 2. Option C is 4, and option D is what? 5. Now, when you observe this kind of question, there are so many ways you can tackle this problem. The first thing is to use what we call the shortcut, the tricks. And what is the tricks? Watch. I will consider here, since it's in base 2, here is in base 2, here is also in base 2, and here is also what? In base 2. And in between them, there is either plus or minus that is attached to it. There is one thing you will do for me. The first thing you can rightly say, let that value, which is the power unknown, be what? 0. I can say let it be 1. I can tell let it be 2. Which means anywhere I come across A in that particular question, remove it and introduce what? 0. Are you there? Let's go. This is 3, right? Open the bracket. Then I write 2 with me. What is A? A is what? 0 plus what? 1. Close the bracket. This is minus what? 4. Open the bracket. This is 2, right? What is A? A is what? 0. Then minus 1. Close the bracket. Then all divided by, I want you to watch. Oh, this is 2, right? What is the power here? A. And what is A? 0 plus 1. Then talk to me. Here is minus, right? I have with me here 2. Talk to me again. What is A? A is what? 0. So life is easy. Can we evaluate it now? Now watch. 0 plus 1 will give you 1, right? So it becomes 2 raised to power 1. And 2 raised to power 1 is what? 2. Then it means 3 times 2. What is the answer? The answer is 6. Are you there? Then I have with me minus 4 here. I want you to observe. 0 minus 1 should be minus what? 1. It becomes 2 raised to the power of minus 1, which is something as 1 over 2. So I'll have with me here now times 1 over 2. Are you there? We now move to the denominator. Now here is 0. 0 plus 1 is what? 1. 2 raised to power 1 will give you what? 2 minus anything by law of indices. When it is, then the power is 0, is always 1, provided that that base is not equal to what? 0. So which means 2 raised to power 0 can give you what? 1. Are you there? Can we now observe that this is 6 minus? Are you there? 4 times 1 is what? 4. And 4 over 2 will give you 2. All over 2 minus 1. Come on. What is the answer here? 6 minus 2 will give you what? 4 over. And 2 minus 1 will give you what? 1. When I divide, the answer is what? 4. Do we have 4 in the option? Yes. I think that the correct answer here is option what? C. That is the shortcut by which you can solve problem like this. Are you with me now? But the question in quote, how do I solve it using the normal what method? I want you to watch. Or we use the normal. What did I say? Normal what method. Now, if you are using the normal method, I want you to watch. This is 3, right? Open the bracket. 2 raised to power a plus 1. Close the bracket. Minus 4 bracket. 2 raised to power a minus 1. Close the bracket. All over 2 raised to power a plus 1 minus 2 raised to the power of what? A. I want you to observe this critically. I want you to watch. How do we solve this thing using normal what method? So we now try to expand this by obeying the law of what? Indices. So that I will have 3, right? Bracket. Here this is 2, right? Call it raised to power what? A. This is plus. Plus means what? Tens. So the same 2 again. Raised to the power of what? 1. Close the bracket. So this thing now correspond with this by law of what? Indices. I will move to the next one. Minus 4. Open the bracket. I want you to watch. You start with 2 raised to the power of what? A. Are you there? Minus means all over. Means what? All over. Then 2 raised to the power of 1. Close the bracket. I will now have something like this all over. Watch again. This is 2 raised to power A, right? Plus means you should times. You repeat the same 2, but raised to the power of what? 1. Then minus 2 raised to the power of what? A. What do we do? There is 2 raised to power A. 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 Factor the numerator, which is 2 raised to power A. Open the bracket. As this one is out now, remember what is remaining is 3 times 2, which will give you what? 6, right? Minus. As this one goes out now, what remains is 4 over 2. And what is 4 over 2? It will give you 2. Close the bracket. All over. Oh my goodness. 2 raised to power A again. 2 raised to power A again. Factor 2 raised to power what? A. When they open the bracket, it will remain 2 raised to power 1, which is what? 2. Minus 2 raised to power A over 2 raised to power A will give you 1. Close the bracket. Something is about to what? Happen. Can you observe that this one down, we cancel this one up. What remains is 6 minus 2, which will give you 4 over, and 2 minus 1, which will give you what? 1. What is the correct answer? 4. Can you see that the normal method still produce the same answer, just like that of shortcut what method? Are you there now? So that is the answer. Now let's move to question number 16. We are moving. Remember, it's 20 question. Question number 16. What does it say? And what is it talking about? I want you to watch. So this is A squared talking. Maths made easy. Now question number 16 says this. Simplify. Wow, simplify x raised to power 3n plus 1 all over x raised to power 2n plus 5 over 2 times square root of x raised to power 2n minus 3. Now look at this also. What will I do? I work on the denominator. First of all, I told you that another way of writing square root means power 1 over 2. Let's work on this. Meanwhile, this one is constant. But let's take a look at the options. A says, wow, x. Option B says 1. Option C says 0. Option D says x minus 1. Now let's figure out this now. I will have x raised to power 3n minus plus 1 all divided by, watch, this is x to power 2n plus 5 over 2. Are you there? Then times. Remove this square root and introduce it as power half. How do we write this thing now? It will give you x raised to power 2n minus 3 times 1 over 2. Am I communicating now? Now this thing is over 1. If I continue now, I have x to power 3n plus 1 all divided by x to power 2n plus 5 over 2. Hope you are following. Times x. Watch. 1 times 2n will give you 2n minus 1 times 3 will give you 3. Then all over. 2 times 1 will give you what? 2. Can you see that this one, the base are the same? Which means it has obeyed the law of indices, which is the first law. What do we do? Bring the numerator again. 3 what? N plus 1. Then all over. Since the base are the same, you pick what? 1, which is x, and add the powers. Add the what? powers. What are the powers? 2n plus 5 over 2. The law says you should do what? Add. Followed by 2n minus 3 all over what? 2. I will now continue to have x to power 3n plus 1 all over x, right? Take the LCM. I have here as 1. What is the LCM? 2. 1 can go into 2 times. 2 times 2n will give you 4n plus 2 by itself will give you 1. 1 times 5 is 5. Are you there? Then plus 2 can go into itself to give you 1. 1 times 2n is 2n minus 1 times 3 we should give you 3. Are you there now? If you continue, you'll be having x to power 3n plus 1 all over x. I want you to watch. 4x plus 4n plus 2n will give you 6n. Are you there? Then plus 5 minus 3 will give you plus what? 2 all over 2. I want you to observe. Already the answer is visible. What do? We still have x to power 3n plus 1. Are you there? All over. Talk to me. X, right? 2 can divide. 2 can divide. 2 can go into 6. How many times? 3, which is 3n plus. 2 can go into itself. How many times? 1. Oh my goodness. I don't even need to verify the law again. In as much as what is up is what is the same thing as what is down by the normal division, the answer is always what? 1. Do we have 1 in the option? Yes, which is option what? A. Are you there? And that is question number 16. That is how exactly you will solve this kind of what problem. Let's quickly move to question number what? 17. I want you to watch. Number 17. I want you to watch fast. Number 17. So don't forget to subscribe. Watch this video from the beginning to the end. You will definitely enjoy it. Now look at number 17. I want you to observe this. Watch. Number 17 is application of set. And what is the question? In a class of 50 students, what did I say? In a class of 50 students, 40 students offered maths. 40 students offered maths, and 30 offered physics. Offered what? Physics. Full stop. Now the question says, how many offered both? How many offered what? Both. Option A says, talk to me, 42. Option B says 20. Option C says 70. And option D says what? 54. Now, if that is obtained, now what do? I want you to observe this very particular question critically. Watch, everyone. Now, first thing is to write solution. Is to write what? Solution. What are we looking for? How many offered what? Both. The word both simply means intersection. Simply means what? Intersection. Then watch this. Let's take it one after the other. In a class of 50 students, 40. So which means the number of the universal set is how many students? 50. It was observed that 40 students offered what? Maths. So number that offered maths, talk to me, is how many? 40. Then and 30 offered physics. Physics is represented by letter P. How many offered is 30? Oh my goodness. The question says how many offered what? Both. Intersection. Maths and physics. We don't know. Call it what? X. I'm going to use the normal method to solve this. After then I will give you the shortcut. Now look at the secret, everyone. Can you observe that maths is 70, right? Physics is what? 30. And maths and physics is yet to be known. But when I add the two, it will give me what? 70, which is not possible because the universal set is less. What do? Use the value of the intersection of the two sets, which is x. Go to maths, introduce minus x. Go to physics, introduce minus x. So which means if they ask you now, how many offered maths only? What do you say? 40 minus x. How many offered physics only? What is the answer? 30 minus x. Come on, can we go ahead now? When we add the whole of this now, it will give us a universal word set. Watch. What is the universal set? Say 50, right? Then equal to. How many offered maths only? 40 minus x we add. How many offered physics only? 30 minus x we add. Then how many offered both? We don't know, and it is what? X. And that is what we are looking for, right? Can I say 50 here? Then equal to 40 plus 30 will give me 70. Are you there? Minus X, we take away plus X. It will turn to 0. What did I say? It will turn to what? 0. It's just like somebody having minus 1 plus 1. What is the answer? Write the 0. Then plus 1 minus 1. What is it? The answer? 0. And that is exactly what occurs here. Are you with me now? Then let us move ahead. Watch this. Can I say minus X remaining? Oh my goodness. Collection of what? Like terms. I will carry minus X this way. It will give me positive what? X. Then equal to. What is here? 70, right? Carry plus 50 this way, it will give us minus 50. Finally, 70 minus 50 is 20. Do we have 20 in the option? Yes. The correct answer is option B. Are you with me? This is just the normal word method. But let me teach you the shortcut in case you are writing a professional word exam. Watch. It is this. The number that offered mass and what physics is number that offered mass plus number that offered physics plus number, are you with me now? Minus number of the universal word set. That is the simple way. I take it again. Mass and physics is number that offered mass plus number that offered physics minus number that offer the universal word set. Then let's go. What is mass? Mass is what? 40. Are you there? Plus, what is physics? Physics is what? 30 minus. What is the universal set? 50. Can you see that the answer is already there? 40 plus 30 is what? 70. And 70 minus 50 will give you what? 20. And 20 is option what? B. Now, this is the shortcut. Oh my goodness. Let's move to question number 18. What did I say? Question number what? 18. Question number 18. We are almost getting to the peak of the 20 what? Questions. So that we'll target part 3 because it's already part 3 of the conclusion. Then watch again. What is number 18 talking about? Listen. In a village, what did I say? In what? A village. In a small village. In a small what? Village. Are you there? Of 500 people. 500 what? People. Comma. What is the question? 350 speak the local language. The local what? Language. 350 speak the local what? Language. Why? 250 speak what? Pidgin. Speak what? Pidgin. English. Speak pidgin what? English. Full stop. Now what is the question? What percentage? Oh my goodness. What percentage of the population? What percentage of the population speaks both? Speaks what? Both. Underline the word both, which means it talks about intersection. Option A says 30%. Are you there? Option B says what? 50%. Oh my goodness. Option C says what? Watch, 10%. Then option D talks about 14 what percent. Let's do it just example of what I taught you in number 17. Now let's do it sharply. We talked about the cardinality of the local language and pidgin language. What do we say is the formula? The number that speaks local language plus the number that speaks pidgin English minus the universal word set. Are you there? If you observe this now, local language, look up everybody. In a village of 500 people, which is the universal word set, 30 speak the local word language. So which means how many? 350, not 30. 350 speaks the local word language. I will write 350 here. Plus, what about pidgin English? Wow. 250. I will say plus 250 minus the universal set, which is what? 500. Let's add it up. 350 plus what? 250 will give us 600. And 600, are you there? Will give us what? 600. And 600 minus 500 will give us 100. Now, this is the number that speaks what? Local language and what? Pidgin. And what? Pidgin. But what are we looking for? The percentage. What did I say? Percentage. Now, we're trying to look at the percentage now. Percentage, look up everybody. Are you with me now? Of both. Of what? Both. Look at the formula. Are you there? It is those ones that speak both both over the universal set, are you there, times 100 all over 1. Do you know why? Percentage is 100 over 1. Are you there now? Can we continue? Both is already solved. What is it? 100. What is a universal set? Talk to me. Say 500, right? Times 100. Well, watch this. 100, 2 here, we cancel 2 zeros, we cancel 2 0. What remains now is 100 all over 5. Are you with me? 100 over 5 will give you what? 20. So which means the answer is what? 20%. Now the question is that, is 20% in the option? I don't think so. Are you with me now? Then look at the question. The question says 500 people. 500 what people? So which means I have with me 350 that speak local what language plus pidgin. Pidgin is how many? 2 what? 50 minus the universal set. What's the universal set? 500. Now watch. 350 plus 250. Are you there? Here is what? 0. Here is what? 10 carry 1. And here is what? 6, which is 600. And 600 minus 500 is how many? Is 100. Are you there now? Is 100. If it is 100, which means both is how many? 100. That's why I say you should underline the word both. If both is 100, look up now. They say percentage that speaks both. Both is 100 all over. Are you there now? All over the universal word set. What's the universal set? 500. Then times 100 all over 1. Are you there? Now 2 zeros here, we cancel 2 zeros here. Are you there now? So which means it becomes what? 100 all over 5. And 100 all over 5 will give you 20%. I still explain it again. Looking at the option, there is nothing like 21%. So which means there is no answer in the option. Let us continue with question number 19. What did I say? Question number what? 19. Are you with me now? Question number what? 19. Oh my goodness. Question number what? 19. What is 19 talking about? I want you to watch. The Venn diagram below shows a class of 40 students. A class of 40 students with the games